Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 2 on Project Lake Bosomtwe. Alright, so in your view is a beautiful 3D representation of the beautiful 4-bedroom house. It comes with a swimming pool underneath the slab. To your left, we have the electrical room, and that corridor leads you to the hall. Okay, and then the details comes as follows. Once we begin the project, I'll be sharing those details with you. I like the trim at the top, which we call the coping. It looks beautiful. And a small roof terrace where you can come and sit and catch the breeze. This is a night view 3D. So when it's in the night, this is how the whole place is going to look like with the light all over. You understand? It's beautiful. Okay, it's a beautiful design, and based on the design, we need to make sure that it is done exactly so. All right, so we are back at site, and today we are looking at the mistakes made, okay, and then corrections thereafter. Okay, and the purpose of this is to educate, such that should someone be in the same situation, they will know what to do. All right, so first, if you want to build and you notice that the land is not even, then the first thing to do is to check the slope of the land. That is the first thing you do. Check the slope of the land. The slope of the land will determine the quantity of blocks. And then if you check the slope of the land and you notice that it's too high, there you would decide to create a basement, because there needs to be a change in the design. Are you with me? Yes. But if you don't do this and then you dig everything, do the foundation, lay the blocks, and later you find out that, oh, the anticipated level that we assumed, we will still need to go further, then that becomes a problem. Right from here, you can see that this is very steep. Right from here. Okay, very steep. Very, very steep. And so we'll be digesting that day by day. And as you can see, the ground is extremely hard. Very, very hard. In fact, I really feel pity for these guys when they were doing this digging. Again, I bring to you Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel deals in solar systems. Okay, so if you're someone that need solar panels, if you need solar water heater system, you don't have to buy water heater for each of the bathroom. And water heater, consume a lot of electricity. So you don't need to have water heater in each of the bathroom. That's a lot of money and waste of money. You will buy the water heater, and then also coupled to that, every month you have to pay high bills because you need hot water when the sun is there free. So don't do that anymore. Don't install water heater in each of the bathroom and consume electricity and pay for it again. Use solar water heater. Understand? Solar water heater is perfect. You can distribute it to all the rooms. It doesn't need electricity. All it needs is sunlight. That's all. All it needs is sunlight. So contact Emmanuel for that purpose. Okay? Contact Emmanuel for that purpose. Alright, so here my main goal is not to tarnish the image of anybody. I don't want to put up the person that caused the havoc here. I believe that people learn from their mistakes. And so once you admit that you've made a mistake and that you've learned from it, then I believe there's room for improvement. It is only a fool who do not admit their mistakes and believe that they know everything all. That is a problem. Yes, I believe that successful people have fell down many times and they rose back 20 times. There are big companies who have actually made a mess, but those mess were corrected, and they actually, let me put it that way, those mess were corrected and they were able to redeem their images. So it is only someone who is not ready to do that, means that that person is not in business. Are you with me? Your person is not in business. Digging is looking good, but very challenging. Very challenging. When you're digging, people usually charge per the line they dig. So maybe from this stretch of line, he will say, I'm going to take maybe 100 Ghana cedis per 1 foot or per 2 feet. Are you with me? So the longer line they dig, the higher money. And also, it depends on how soft or hard the land is. In such situation, they can take you a lot of money because this is extremely hard. Are you with me? This is extremely hard. And they can charge you, instead of 20 Ghana cedis per a foot, they can say you pay us 40 Ghana cedis per foot. So the number of foot they're going to dig multiplied by the rate will determine for one person. Are you with me? And then for the entire foundation, you will know that the total cost is this amount. Are you with me? Yeah. So trenches digging were done, column bases, okay, and pillar settings were taking place. Pillar settings were taking place. Are you with me? Yes. But because of the hardness of the ground, at a point they were not able to even go to the required depth that they were supposed to, due to the hardness of this particular level. Okay, and for that matter, we did the pillar settings, and also because they realized that most of it were rockies, there are stones right there, so they couldn't go to the required depth as it should, and so they were able to do the pillar settings, and then the next day we do the trench casting, and after the trench casting we move on to the foundation footing block work. And in doing so, you need to pull up your grade lines and ensure that everything is linear. You understand? Everything is linear. So it's when then that is a swimming pool area. Okay, and here is the column that is within the swimming pool. It is going up. If you watch the 3D, you notice that there are some two pillars emerging from the swimming pool going all the way up to support the slab. Okay, yes, and so these pillars are supposed to be even more deeper. You understand? They're supposed to be even more deeper as compared to the other foundation pillars. It was very, very necessary. Yes, very, very necessary. And so if you measure from the height of the swimming pool all the way to the ground level, you could see from there already. Yeah, you could see from there already that you don't need to stack up blocks enough to be able to go all the way to the back. It was very, very, very challenging, honestly. So when I sit back and I do a review on all these videos, I realize that, man, it hasn't been a small journey. Coming all the way, doing all the footings, pouring in laterite, and then you have to remove all of them and having to do the foundation all over again. It's one of the difficult things you will ever encounter in construction. Doing it, maybe it's that fun, but redoing it is extremely difficult. So some of the areas, as you see, this is the right procedure. Lay the DPM before you place the mat and you do the pillar settings. Already we've done what we call the blinding. So blindings have been done already, and the blinding is a process where we pour some amount of concrete on the column bases, lay the DPM, and then we go ahead and place our pillars on top of it. You understand? So all these will be shown in the upcoming videos, where you will see the footing block word commencement. And I can't wait to show with you exactly where the whole mess was created. And I want it to be a systematic approach so that you see, and then once you are in the same space, you'll be able to identify those spots and rectify them. So from here, after the pillar settings, as you've seen, the pillars have been set neatly. You can see all the pillars are standing tall. Okay, it looks beautiful. And then from there, they have to do the trench casting, and after the trench casting, we will do the block work. So you'll be seeing that hopefully in episode 3. Okay, episode 3 will give you all those details. Episode 3 will give you all those details, and I can't wait to share that with you. So if you need my services, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. My number is on the screen. You can either call me via WhatsApp. I think if you're trying to call me directly, it might not come through because I need to get enough credit, because I'm in Dubai. I'm not in Ghana, so calling me will be somehow difficult because I don't have enough credit on the line all the time to be receiving calls. Alright, so if you need my help, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and we are here to assist anybody who needs our services. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.